Hello and welcome to Magic Monday Live. It's 12 o'clock exactly on Monday the 7th of March. I am here properly live. My first live for over a month. And I am definitely here. It's me. Look, not recorded. Don't know how to prove it's not recorded, but it's not recorded. It's definitely me live. And I am going to be sharing with you a few ideas. Some ideas today that are all about how to build trust. But I hope you're enjoying the music. Yes, I'm enjoying the music. And in a moment, I'm going to say hello to everybody who's here. But right now, look, straight away, number one, Fiona Sedge. Number two, Gail Hubble. Yay! Thank you for joining me. Remember, in the comments, just say hello. Let me know what's happening, what's going on today. And then I'm going to ask you a question to answer at the end of this session. First of all, let's do this. I'm going to stop that. And then I'm going to play. Where's it gone? Oh, right there.
It's the start of the week. Grab your coffee cups. It's Magic Monday Live.
Magic Monday Live. And I have to tell you, I had the most extraordinary February. For those of you who don't know, I took February off, had the whole month off. But the big thing I took off was social media. In fact, I pretty much took off everything that was electronic, that was linked to the internet. And I took the whole month off and I have done various things. One of the things I've done is just in the background there. Can you see it? Yes, I built the Home Alone house out of Lego. That was quite an experience. I've got to tell you, I do enjoy writing. I do enjoy talking, but I really enjoy Legoing. That's my thing. And to build the Home Alone house was a joy. It was a present from my kids for Christmas. Over 5,000 pieces, I think, in the end, something like that. It's a lot of pieces, but it was great. And then also I built the Lego Land Rover. That's over there somewhere. And a Lego heavy lifting helicopter. Oh, the joy. The joy. It was great. So it is wonderful to be here. And as I've said, I want to talk to you about building trust. And I trust you are. I trust you. Oh, do you trust them? I trust it's going to work. Trust is a big thing, isn't it? How do we create it? Well, some people are just trustworthy. It's trustworthiness. Maybe that's what we should be talking about rather than how to build trust. But I have a list of a few things which I think we can all do and we can all work on to help us to build trust. And if there's any I've missed, put them in the comments. If there's any that you think that should be in there, put them in the comments because it's important that we learn. There we go. Important that we learn. It's definitely important that we learn. Just at the time, I'm going to try and avoid mentioning what's happening with the biggest story in the world right now because it is just so heartbreaking and could be so overwhelming. And let's just keep this up today, right? We can watch the news later on, but right now, Magic Monday Live. So, number one, tell the truth. Isn't that important? If somebody is telling you porky pies, you're not going to trust them. And it's the small things, isn't it? It's like when somebody has forgot to send an email and they say, oh, I sent it. It must have gone into your spam or something like that. Wouldn't you just rather hear somebody go, oh my goodness, I forgot to send it. Or I forgot to do that. Or I haven't got round to it yet, but I will. I'll do it now. Because then the next time, if something does go wrong and they've fessed up a couple of times about something, then yeah, great. Wouldn't that be wonderful that you could just completely trust them because you know that they told the truth with the little things? It is sometimes a bit of a temptation to tell the odd porky pie. And I would suggest, see that little thing in the background there? Look at that's my window. See the window moving? That was because something went past and reflected into the window. Well, anyway, irrelevant. Get on with it, Michael. So the second thing is be trusting. Trust other people. If you spend some time trusting others, it's one of the best ways to build trust in you. Now, this can mean you being vulnerable. And I know that, see, I come from this point of view where I believe everybody is good. I start with everybody's good until you prove to me that you're not good. And then even if you prove to me that you're not good, I'm still going to give you a second chance, probably a third chance, because I want everybody to be good. I want everybody to be a good person. So sometimes I'll trust people and it kind of creates a bit of vulnerability for me, but I don't mind. I would rather do that. I would rather trust somebody to do the right thing and be vulnerable and maybe be let down than to be untrusting of people and not to build trust back with them. Number 3, admit when you don't know something. Oh, that's hard, isn't it? It's difficult to admit when you don't know something, but better a person who admits when they don't know something than a person who thinks they knows everything. Aha. The person who thinks they know everything, what a pain in the backside they are. And I love, one of the things I really love is having my mind changed about something. So if I have a belief about something, I love having a discussion with somebody who's really smart. They're usually really smart, or they just have better experience, or they might have better intention or better values or different values or whatever. But having my mind changed. And I've had this recently several times with our daughter's boyfriend, Rupert. And Rupert's brilliant. He's very, very well read, super bright, and he challenges my thinking. And I quite like it when he challenges my thinking. We don't really have arguments so much as, lively debates and discussions. But he's changed my thinking on several things. And I think that's great. I love that. And I love within the groups that we have here, within How to Be Brilliant and within Team 17, and when we do write that book and things like that, for me to get new information and to change my mind. So admitting when you're wrong is just absolutely brilliant. Right up there with admitting when you don't know something. I can't remember which one I'm up to. I'm gonna do when you don't. Yes, admit when you don't know something, but also admit when you're wrong. Because when somebody who thinks they're right all the time is, yes, that's where I was up to. I forgot my list. I've written them down as well. I should have numbered them. That's what I should have done. Next one, do what you say you're going to do. Yes, do what you say you're going to do. Now, this is important because it also means you have to be very careful about what you say you're going to do. Over promising and under delivering, nobody wants that. Promising and delivering, yes. Under promising, over delivering, yes. We want those two things, but not the first one. So do what you say you're going to do if you want to build trust. Next one, explain your thinking. Why do I believe something? And I love this idea because if you believe something and you are able to explain why you believe it, even if somebody objects to it, they will still trust you in your beliefs because you're able to explain the thinking behind it. And I remember when we were in the midst of all the Brexit stuff, remember when all that was happening? Oh gosh, feels like a million years ago now. I remember having a big discussion with somebody and just saying, but why do you believe that? But why do you believe that? And they couldn't answer. They couldn't answer. They had these strange beliefs about something which they had picked up, but they didn't know why they actually held those beliefs. So being able to explain your thinking behind something is very, very important to building trust. Be inclusive. Bring people in to your world. Ask them. And when you communicate your intentions with people and you ask them to be involved with your world and you share your intentions, it's so, so amazing. But people sometimes really need to be asked to come into that world. They need to be asked for their thoughts. They need to be asked for their opinions. And if we really want to be inclusive, we have to invite people in. Because I don't know about you, but there's plenty of times when I've stood on the sidelines because I wasn't invited in, metaphorically. And when you're not invited in, it's very easy just to avoid getting involved with something. But when you get invited in, when you get asked for an opinion, when you get asked to contribute, you love being involved with it. And the person who asked you in, do you trust them more? Absolutely. Because they're prepared to bring other people into the discussion, into the debate, into their world. And they do it openly. Listen with intent. I love that. And make sure you give other people their moment. So we all think we listen well, and the chances are we all could listen better. And if you listen with intent, Now, intent's really important. A lot of people, everyone listens with intent. Usually the intent is, what am I going to say next? That's normally why people are listening. What am I going to say to this? Rather than perhaps the intent could be, I'm listening to this to listen, to hear what the person says, and not to have to fill all the air with an immediate response. Let's think about that for a second. Let's think about that for a moment. That's really interesting what you've just said. My thoughts are, and then say it rather than diving straight in and giving other people their moment. We'll come to that in a second. Being brave. We want to trust people who show their bravery, people who speak up about something, people who are prepared to say that something isn't right, people who are prepared to point out an injustice, people who will speak up for their colleagues, for their friends, for their family, for their community. We trust people who are brave. Take total responsibility. Another one that's so easy to say, but oh my goodness, it's challenging to do. Responsibility, the ability to respond. We all have the ability to respond, but it's doing it truthfully. I didn't do it. I don't know how to do it. I got it wrong. My thinking was wrong with that. I shouldn't have said this. Not to blame something else or somebody else's thinking or a bit of technology or the post or whatever. Had someone the other day who was properly kicking off because the post didn't get to somebody the next day. They'll send a birthday present to somebody and the post didn't arrive next day delivery. And they put a first class stamp on it. Didn't arrive next day. It's like, how long had you known it was their birthday? Come on. The post office is pants. Royal Mail doesn't get stuff through next day anymore. Forget that. They used to years ago. They're not going to do it now. But to charge 95 pence for a first class stamp, mind. I don't know if it's going to speed up the service by 10%. Wouldn't that be good? But yeah, the people are very, very happy to blame something else rather than taking responsibility and saying, you know what, at the end of the day, I probably should have sent it 2 or 3 days ago. Then it definitely would have arrived in time for their birthday. Next one, don't gossip. I always remember a great friend of mine, and I said to him, can you keep a secret? And he turned straight to me and he goes, you can't. I thought that was brilliant. Can you keep a secret? You can't. Yeah, obviously, I hadn't said anything, but he was right. I was about to gossip. I was about to tell him something in strictest confidence. You know, it's like your idea of strictest confidence, my idea of strictest confidence. Some people's idea of strictest confidence is different from others. Some people have an idea of strictest confidence, which is they only tell other people one at a time. Strictest confidence. And the next one is to give recognition. Do you know anybody who's getting too much recognition? Do you know anyone who's getting too much recognition? If you want to build trust, give people recognition. Make it public what they've done for you, how they've helped. And even if they didn't do it all, give them recognition for it all. What keeps us holding on to stuff? Why do we need to? It's our egos, isn't it? And I think we all know that our ego isn't always the best person to communicate. It isn't always the best person to build relationship, the best part of us, perhaps I should say, rather than the best person. The ego, the one that you're going to feel so great. I'm going to feel so great. And the way I'm going to do that is by making you not feel so good. Come on. So Charlie Green wrote a great book, which you might have seen, called The Trusted Advisor. And he has a formula. And I love it when people think of formulas for creating trust. And basically, it's credibility plus reliability plus intimacy divided by your self-orientation. So that's kind of who you are. So let's just run through those quickly. First one, credibility. Do you do what you say you're going to do? Do you have the skills? Do you have the expertise? Are you this real person? Are you absolutely authentic? Next, reliability. Do you do what you say you're going to do? Are you one of those people who will absolutely follow through and do whatever it takes? Intimacy. How close are you with people? Can you be vulnerable? Will you bring people into that world? Will you listen? Do you really care about people? Add those together, but then divide it by self-orientation. Now, this is basically your emotional self, because you can have all of those. You can have all of those first three things, but if you're up there really, really high for how much you think about yourself and how great you are, will you get trust? You could have a little bit of those first three, but if your emotional intelligence, if your self-orientation, which is what Charlie Green calls it, is lower, if it's about others more than you, if you get a chance to take over, I think his example is, you get a chance to take over a meeting, do you dive in and follow the agenda, or do you say, okay, everybody, are you okay that I lead this? And first of all, is everybody happy with the agenda? And are we all happy being here? And really doing that from a place of self, not from a place of, I'm saying it because I have to, saying it's because you want to, because you need to, because it's very much a part of you. I want you to trust me isn't enough. I have to demonstrate why you should trust me. And you don't just do it once, you do it again and again and again. And just when you think you haven't got anything else to give a little bit more. Should we see who's here? Absolutely. Let's have a look at the comments. So first in today was Fiona Sedge. Hello, Fiona. Then Gail. And then, oh, hang on, there he is. Dean Coulson. Happy Monday, Mr. Hepper. Welcome back. It is great to be back, Dean. I caught up on most of your Wellness Wednesdays. Dean does Wellness Wednesday in How to Be Brilliant. 5 o'clock every Wednesday. You've got to check it out. If you can watch live, great. If you're unable to watch live, make sure you watch a repeat and leave a comment. The stuff is absolutely fantastic. He talks about the stuff that other people maybe don't want to talk about. Good health, poo. That's all in there. Did a brilliant session about menopause the other day, links with diet and all sorts of stuff. Absolutely fantastic. Hello, Michael. It's been a great Monday so far. I'm thrilled about that. Hello from the Langdon Hills. Finishing my new website. Yay. Hello from a sunny Newcastle. It's brilliant to see you. Hello. Just got back from work. By the way, some people haven't got the StreamYard thing on. That's okay. If you go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, it will allow you to connect so that your name pops up like this, like Stephanie's has. Stephanie, hi. Hello. And hello from a sunny Doncaster, Victoria Wilson Crane. Hello, Vic. How are you? And there's Roger Wilson Crane. Good to see you looking so fit and well. Fit and well or fat and well. I had this idea during my February off that I thought, I know, because no one's going to see me for a month online. I'm going to work really, really hard. We'll lose loads of weight. And when I come back, I'll be like this. And everyone's going to say, oh my goodness, what did you do in February? Instead, I managed to put on, well, I'm going to tell you how much, but a lot. We had a few foodie trips, and I kind of felt like I was on holiday, so I was justifying stuff. Anyway, back on it, of course. Hi, everyone. Steve Kelly here. Hello, Steve. Steve also does a brilliant session on How to Be Brilliant on a Sunday with his ideas to help us to get organized, to get started with stuff, to see things through, to manage our time, to be more effective humans. 12 o'clock every Sunday. Legoing is the best thing ever. Couldn't agree more, Dean. Thank you. Hello, Michael. Hello. Here's Matt Bird. Hi, Michael. Live. Matt here in the land of smiles. It's 40 degrees at 2 p.m., 24 at 3:30 p.m., and first major rain for 4+ months. Oh, the joy of fresh air. Wow, it's all happening out in the land of smiles. Good morning, everyone. From a chilly Wheatley with a view of Blossom out the window. The blossom is certainly coming through. Absolutely. Yeah, often thought everyone's good until... Yeah, that must be it. Yeah. Often thought everyone's good until they give you a reason not to. Perfect. Couldn't agree more. My first Monday, I'm a newbie. Hello, everyone. Hello. Not sure who you are, but next time, if you go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, you'll be able to see. So this is new people who are joining our How to Be Brilliant group. Had a whole bunch of new people join recently, which is great. And one of the reasons a lot of people are joining is we're just starting to ramp up the promotion for our next Write That Book program. I'll tell you more about that in the coming weeks, but it is going to be coming back. Yes. Actually launches in just a few weeks' time. Exciting. Hi, all. Hi. There's Fiona. Welcome, and Sue. Hi. Oh, thanks, Fiona. I wonder if that must have been Sue that was posting before. What about when you buy a second-hand car, for example? Could be costly blindly trusting somebody. well, I would trust the person, but I wouldn't trust the vehicle. I'd get it checked out. Absolutely. I bought lots of second-hand cars. These days, you're normally all right. But remember, you trust the person, get the car checked out. Makes sense. Hi, Sue Peters. Hi, Sue. There's Lorraine saying hi. Many thanks, KC. KC in the house. Hi, Mike. I'll just pop in to say hi. Hi back to you. And hi from Witham. Hello in Witham. We might not even need to give our thoughts after listening with careful intent. The listening might be our best help. Boom. Right there. That is brilliant. Here's Raheem. He is Howdy from Hell in Norway, which is known as Paradise on Earth. And there's Wendy saying hi. And then we've got Michael, great to be here live. It is great to be live. Of course it is. Hello from a very sunny North London this afternoon. This is how I'm proving I'm live, actually, by doing the comments. What a fab session. Loads of amazing content. Thank you, Michael Heppel Pro. Thank you very much for tuning in, Steve. Hi, Mr. Heppel. Hello, Matt. How nice to see you. Hello from a sunny Cumbernauld. Hey, Rona. Very, very happy to see you. He's in Hampshire, is Matt. That's nice. Oh, hang on. Lost the list there. Elaine's here. Hello, me again from Falmouth. Yay! StreamYard.com/Facebook. That's the one. Hello, Michael. I'm proud to have been giving all my life. Now the people in How to Be Brilliant are rewarding me with help. Bloomin' wonderful members from Maidstone. Fantastic. That is great. I love that. Give it out and then it comes back. Ooh, pesky StreamYard. But you'll pop back. Redone the StreamYard thing. Hello. Thank you, Donald. Been a great Monday so far. Thanks for these trust tips. Thank you. Okay. StreamYard sorted now. Yes, it is. Andrea, you are there. Hi, Michael. Hi. Welcome to the group, Sue. Everybody's chatting, which is lovely. Hello from Whitley Bay. Hello, Jennifer Flint from Whitley Bay. How nice to see you. Speaking of Write That books, Jennifer's book's going to be coming out soon. Wild Eggs. She's got a publisher. She's getting the final edits done. Everything's happening. It's going to be out very, very soon. Okay, folks, that's it. I have loved talking to you today. We will see you next Monday for more Magic Monday Live. Thank you. Bye.